Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning, June the 14th. I think today is Flag Day. Is today Flag Day? Happy Flag Day, I think. If I looked at the calendar properly. Let's get Rosie going. Come on, Rosie. Come on. Wake up, girl. I know it's Sunday, but you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to pull through and see if she's working today.
Connected to YouTube Live
Yeah.
9Z7 nanojoules 88 YDRO.
She's on.
Connected to YouTube live stream 9Z7 nanojoules 88 YDRO.
She tries to say the code number. That's pretty funny. All right. Sunday morning, the 14th. It is 6 o'clock. A minute or two after. 67 degrees here in Hampstead, Maryland. Feels nice out. What's I going to do? Oh, I was going to reset. Let me get the... So Rosie's on. She's ready to go. Speaker's on. That should work. Let me just refresh our license-free music brought to you by YouTube Live. Let's see. What we're doing. Just like to reset this so that it doesn't go off at the end and start playing regular music. There we go. All right. Seatbelt. I don't think I'm going to turn the lights on. I'm going to go lightless. Lightless. We've just got one delivery today to What a Day. What a Day. I think the windshield is okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And lights are on. Seatbelts on, everybody. Let's get going. Let's go out there and pursue some happiness. Here we go. They've got a pretty good sized delivery today. 174 delicious donuts. What do we have? 7 large Danish. 8 cinnamon buns. And 6 cronuts. I think it was 6 cronuts. What is that noise? What? Do you hear a noise? Sounds like there's something. Do you hear it? It's definitely tire related. Although tires feel fine. Let's see if it stops. There we go. Seems to have stopped. You can still hear it a little bit. I don't know. Let's just pretend like it's not happening. Get our music back on. I think there's something stuck to the tire. It's flapping. Like when you were little, did you ever put a well, that bird almost got it. Did you ever put a baseball card in the spikes on your bike? That's what's happening to the. I must have done that yesterday with the fan. Didn't realize it. Sky's looking amazing. I think it's a partly cloudy sky today, but that's good. Cows are all up. Sunday morning. Oh, there's a bird. Get up. Cardinal. That was a cardinal. I know that this stuff is so small in the camera that you really can't see it. But there was a cardinal standing in the middle of the road till the last minute. quiet Sunday morning. Once again, I went to bed pretty early yesterday, so I'm really sticking to this sleep routine, and it feels good. I feel good. Do 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 do. Hang on, I want to hear. See, I don't hear it now. I don't hear that. There's definitely like something. I think it was something stuck on the tire. Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm down there. All right. So this morning, Rosie just took off on our regular phone, like it's like normal. So I don't know what happened yesterday. Why we had to go to the backup, but that worked out fine. So that's why we got it. That's why we got the backup phone. Oh yeah, look at that sky. Sky. The sunrise this morning.
594 says morning, Craig.
Good morning, Donna. Happy Sunday. We had an amazing sunrise. It happened while I was driving up to the bakery, so I wasn't. The sun seems to be rising now. Well, it's Sunday, so I'm an hour later than normal. That's why. That's why. I was even trying to figure out, I'm like, wow, the sun's coming up before I even get to the bakery now, but that's because it's Sunday. How was your afternoon yesterday? Do anything exciting? You stay cool. I think we got another 90-degree day here. I haven't seen any deer yet this morning. Usually I see one.
594 says I was good. Nothing exciting. How about you? Donaku 594 says was more comfortable than the day before.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I think it was like that here too. A little bit. I mean, it never got really into too hot, but it was a little cooler yesterday. I think it's going to be the same today. Yeah, I had a good afternoon. I got out of the bakery around 1. Pretty normal day, not crazy. And no, I didn't do anything too exciting. I didn't get out of the yard too much. Went to bed early. But it was nice. It was sunny. I think it got up to maybe 90, and it was really nice outside. Oh, I finished the, that's what I did. I got home. I hung out. I hung around with AJ outside for a little while, and then I went inside and I worked on the buttercream flour video.
Donaku 594 says I watched Dana in PA. This morning.
Oh yeah, she's always night, right? Is she always on in the middle, like overnight? I've been getting better with my sleep schedule, so I'm in bed by 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I was early yesterday. Well, I kind of laid down, fell asleep. So I didn't officially go to bed that early, but I laid down, fell asleep, and then when I woke up, I just, you know, made sure everything was off in the house and stuff, just went right back to bed. So I did, it's not like it was a nap. It was really kind of like sleep. But I did wake up and actually get situated for bed. I think that was around 9 or 10 o'clock. It was close to 9 because it was actually still bright out. I'm surprised how, I mean, it's still, I think the sun has set, but it's still light out until almost 9 o'clock now.
Who 594 says she finished about 5 a.m. Donaku 594 says I keep going to bed earlier and get up earlier.
Yeah. Because I was path of going to bed later and later and then turning it into like naps. And I mean, that was working okay, but I definitely feel like I feel better if my sleep is in one large chunk. So instead of sleeping like, 3 to 7 and then staying up for a few hours and going back to bed at 10 or 11, I feel better when I do it in one chunk. Oh, we got a walker. Like, I don't really get to see John. He did a couple of days where he was earlier last week. I caught him on a couple of days last week because I think he started like two or three, I never see Dana really anymore. And is Aaron still on? He used to be a night guy too.
Who594 says I don't know Aaron.
Oh, Aaron used to be, I think I saw him. He'd pop into John's room every now and then. He was in Arizona. And he would come on at like 11 o'clock at night, I think. He was coming on a lot of times when John was signing off. But that was when John was signing off at like 11, 10 or 11. And then when John started going later, I kind of lost track of when Aaron, I haven't seen Aaron in John's chat. The other day I was watching a replay of John's. I know Sean is consistent. He's always on. He's very consistent. And he had a really good day the other day. One day I was watching John's chat. He was the beginning of his chat, or the beginning of his stream. Sean came in and I think he had like a $300 day, like $319 or something. It was 300 and something. And he had just finished. So he's killing it. I noticed John has started doing, I don't know when he started, a week or two ago, maybe? If it's been longer, I didn't notice it until maybe the last couple of weeks. He has like a disclaimer. He says a disclaimer at the beginning of his live stream related to the text to speech. So he knows people are listening to the speech, the text. Man, it is always noticeably quieter out here on Sunday mornings.
Who594 says cue the trolls in his chat.
Oh, he does that because of trolls in the chat? Really? I usually catch like the beginning, so I can't watch the whole thing. Sometimes I'll scan through it, but I didn't know he was having trouble with any trolls. I mean, I remember way back when there was the troll that would type one letter at a time to spell out an inappropriate word. He figures out these little tricks. I haven't talked to him about this yet because I haven't been on when he was live. But I noticed the other thing he talked about the last few days, when he started out his video, he checks it to see whether it's, what would you call it? You know how sometimes the camera will put the, I don't know, the aspect of the video, it'll make you look tall and skinny. It'll like I don't know what the right word for that is, but
94 says yes, someone told him that he is breaking the law.
Oh, yeah. That's silly. I mean, for somebody to say that. as long I looked into all before I even started this. That's why I start right away when I started. I had Rosie, because as long as you're not looking at your phone, it's really no different for me. It's no different than having somebody sitting in the van talking to me. It's really no different at all, except the fact that she's occasionally she'll chime in while I'm in the middle of saying something, but can't help that from happening. But yeah, it's definitely, as long as you're not typing on your phone or reading it, you're fine. It's that does explain why because it is a very, it's like a it sounds like something corporation would require you to read before you started your video. It's very legalese what he says. I forget exactly what he says, but something with accordance to the laws, like he sounds like he's reading it in front of a court. But he has figured out, I noticed the last couple days, he figured out how to fix that. I think it's called the aspect.
594 says right, he wants to tell people how he hears the chat. We can't hear his Rosie.
Right. Yeah. But sometimes the way the camera squeezes the images and they're like narrower, like a car it doesn't look right. I know that happens occasionally. YouTube, it's something in the way YouTube picks up your camera that it'll look like that. And I'm not sure what he does. Like he starts his stream and then he looks at, I guess he goes in and looks at what it looks like, right? So he, on his other phone, he looks at what his live stream looks like, and if the camera has squeezed the objects, he does something to fix that, and I don't know what he does. I only see him, like, you can see him like reaching up to do something to the phone, but I don't know what he does, and it works. I got to send him a message and ask him how to do that. Whatever he's doing, I don't know what he's doing. He's the one that, like, showed me how to fix it if back in the day when we would buffer and I couldn't stop it from buffering. Now with Speedify, it doesn't happen to me anymore. But it used to start buffering and then it would just get stuck. And you have to restart the stream. And I didn't know what he meant by restart the stream. But you actually kind of like restart your phone and then open the stream back up. And it works. You can keep the same stream going. But he was the one that figured that out. Now he's got some other trick I haven't figured out. I got to ask him how he's doing it. I think today I'll probably be in the bakery again until about 1. It's usually a little quieter on Sunday for me but it depends. Like, I've noticed over time, they kind of go through, like, some days you're getting a lot more, they're doing a lot more mixing, like they're creating the batter and the icing and the chocolate top, the chocolate that they put on the chocolate top cookies. And so the more work is being done in that area, and then another day it'll be a lot of baking. I mean, they're always, it's always all going on, but sometimes there's more of one, either the mixing or the baking. It's coming back. It needs help with the cleaning and stuff. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's a major operation. It's when I put out that video yesterday about the buttercream flowers, because I just thought it was kind of cool. I was watching her decorating the cake one time, and she's like, I mean, she's doing it. I think I have to slow one of them down a little bit because she does it so quickly. I mean, there could be days when she's probably making 100 of those flowers or more. But whenever I do that, then when I go into my own YouTube and I'm just looking at my homepage, now I have all these little videos from like bakeries. It picks up in the algorithm, I guess, that I'm interested in that. So I was watching some other bakery videos. Man, some of them, every time I look at them, they're like, they're doing kind of the same stuff I see happening in our bakery. These channels are huge. Some of these bakeries get a lot of people watching their stuff. I think YouTube doesn't know what to do, what to think about my channel. Oh, there are a bunch of deer on the side of the road there, standing there watching. Yeah, I think YouTube. I don't know. I've heard people say that you should like focus your channel on one subject. I mean, I'm mostly the driving because I do it every day. But
594 says something new to check out.
Yeah, it is new stuff. I think they have a tough time figuring out what I'm doing on my channel because I have bakery stuff and I have ride-alongs and I have, our little contests. I mean, if they look at the videos I've created, they're probably like, all right, what is this guy doing? He's all over the place. Now he's walking around in Baltimore.
Who 594 says I mean bakery video.
Oh yeah, you mean the one I put out there? Yeah, there's a new one out there.
Who 594 says I think I searched for live driving when I found you.
Oh really? That's good to know. I guess that works then. I think that's what I focused on when I wrote my profile. I tried to include like all the kind of things that I do in my profile. Oh look, there's our What a Day girl. Oh, the door's open. She's got the door open for us. That's nice. I was like, I wonder if we have to wait for her to come back. Apparently not. All right, let me go get the rack. She's probably coming back this way. I did something to my left knee. I don't know what I did to it. I mean, it's not horribly painful. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
How about you?
I'm good. All right, let me just transport. I saw your coworker across the street.
Aaron?
There she is.
I got this little bit camera pool. I'll give you change. Okay.
Take the bait.
Well, you take my head.
No, you're good. We're all good.
Yeah.
They didn't really.
I didn't know that.
Well, have you seen their American cans?
One.
The ones that are like 250-year anniversary.
That one. I haven't tried that flavor yet, though.
That's my favorite flavor of. That one there is.
I've never tried that.
Oops. We're gonna have to put this over here for the time. Oh. So she was over at High's getting their energy drinks. All right, let me get. Oh, you know what? The sun is behind a cloud, so you guys can hang out on the door. Yeah, so see, like, once I walk on it for a little bit, it doesn't take long and it feels totally normal.
594 says, hi, Morgan.
Morgan, did you see I put your, that's Morgan's creation, by the way. The flower video is out. Yep. All right.
Says yes. It's awesome.
I want to wash this fan. It's getting, there's like some crumbs. The outside needs to be washed. All right, here we go. So 174, 174 donuts today. That's what we got. Boston cream. Looks like 18 of them. Fruity Pebbles, Oreos. Strawberry. White M&Ms. Ooh, we're going heavy on the drop it, Craig. That would maybe someday it's going to happen. All right, everybody. Someday. It's not going to be today. One of these days, I'm probably going to drop it right on camera. It's going to be a great short. I'm not. I can promise you I'll never do it on purpose, but it could potentially happen. Boop. And we'll probably be making another trip. I'll do that on a day when Morgan's making the donuts. Oh, there's more chocolate glaze. That's the big one. Little mini muffins. There they are. Always the two. How many do I have left? Two. Yeah. Shoo. Just enough room on the rack. Got eight cronuts. 7 large Danish. We went with an odd number today. And 6 cinnamon buns and 8. Oh, I should have put those up higher. That's all right. That's all right. Is it almost 7? What time is it? Okay. I'll be right back. We don't have to get gas today, so this is it. This is it. Make no mistake.
A couple of minutes until like. Yeah.
Oh, right. That was so funny. I was like, oh, man, that's Prosecco's.
Yeah, driving by, and there you are. I mean, if you were closer to the road, I could have given you a ride. Huh?
I was on important.
I didn't realize it was that important.
Okay.
All right.
Have a great one.
You too. See you. We got the trays. And here we are. Boom. That's the one of these days. I'm just gonna pull the door open. All right. I really don't need to have the air conditioning on in my house. I don't know why. I guess they put that on yesterday, probably. Let's set up. There we go. All right, let me look at the messages. Did anybody say, Craig, don't leave until you Do this for us. Check out. Okay, no, good. All right, here we go. So, delivery's done. Back to the bakery. That was it today. Just what a day. Bike ride going on. Everybody's like, hey, let's meet at What a Day and go for a bike ride. Yeah, I heard them talking about like some kind of fair. I don't know what they called it. They made it sound like it was a World's Fair kind of thing, a World's Fair type of thing, like where there would be exhibits, like all 50 states would have exhibits and stuff. But there was something going on down in Washington that over a period of time, like I think it starts maybe the last week of June, it goes into July. It's for the 250 year anniversary, but it sounded like it might be cool. I think I'm gonna check it out, see if there's anything I can go down there and investigate. Just heard about that yesterday. I mean, I knew they were going to have like, fireworks. I can't get down there for that. I think I'll be working that day. Or the next morning, or both. But if they've got something that's going on for a couple of weeks, might be able to pop down there and check it out. Sounded interesting. Put the air conditioner back on. Remember how I said I was going to turn the air conditioner off? I'm putting it back on. It's 66 degrees outside, and I'm using the air conditioner. But you know what? It takes the humidity out of the air. That's why I'm doing it. Sky's neat looking. Oh, I went back, by the way. I made a note of it in the in yesterday's live stream. Remember how I forgot to check whether the Lenny sign was on it? Whether it had been fixed or not. And I went back and looked at the replay yesterday, and it was still out. So I time-stamped it. So if you look at the replay from yesterday, in the comments, I put a timestamp for when you can see the sign. But the sign is still out. I forget who asked, but we were riding along, and all of a sudden somebody asked, "What's the Lenny
Who
sign?"
594 says so detail oriented.
Well, when I was online, I'm like, I couldn't remember. I'm like, I remember that I wanted to look for something. Like, actually, earlier this morning, when I got up, I remembered that there was something I needed to look up before I went into the bakery this morning. When I was online, I remembered that I wanted to look something up. I should be writing this stuff down because, I don't know, maybe my short-term memory is starting to slip. Because I couldn't, for the life of me, I could not remember what it is. And I wanted to sign on one day last week when we bought gas. It didn't print out a receipt, and I didn't write it down. And so I just remembered that I had purchased gas in the van one day earlier this week, but it wasn't, I let Jennifer know about it, and she usually reimburses me on Sundays. So I wanted to have that number in my head because we just got gas yesterday. So I'm like, all right, I got it 2 times, which is pretty normal. I usually fill up twice. But I could not, it was killing me. I could not remember it. And then when I got in the bakery this morning, I remembered. So I just went back to my credit card account. I signed into the bank account with that credit card and looked it up.
Who 594 says the people working in the gas station can print it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true. She could have done that. I think we were there early. It was Wednesday morning, and we were there early. And I bet you she hadn't got, she was still out working with, doing stuff, getting the pumps set up and all that. So she probably hadn't gotten that far yet. Because I guarantee you, later that morning, she would have replaced the paper in that.
Who 594 says oh that's right, you can use your CC receipt too.
Yeah. So Jennifer started making topping cupcakes and some donuts and stuff like that with these little dots. It's kind of it's sort of like Jimmy's, but smaller, like little tiny dots. I had them on a tray of donuts that we delivered to What a Day, I think I mentioned them. But I'll have to take a picture of that, show you guys. It's one of our new things. Dot cakes. This morning I saw they look like kind of cupcakes, but with icing and dots on the icing, little dots. Maybe I should do a Bertuco's news alert. Dots are now available. Dot cakes. I've seen a lot of raccoons lately that haven't made it across the road. So the population of raccoons is probably taking a hit lately.
Who 594 says yes, very important info.
We got Father's Day coming up soon. I guess Father's Day isn't as big a holiday as Mother's Day when it comes to bakery sales. I don't know. Today's Flag Day. I listened to a podcast yesterday about this guy that was talking about AI, and he's apparently one of 3 or 4 people that have, I guess they kind of call him the father of AI. Like he started working on, well, he didn't really start with the intention of AI. He was trying to figure out how the brain works. But in order to figure out how the brain works, you kind of have to build something that works like a brain. So that's sort of how he got involved in it. And I don't know. I don't know what I think about his conversation, but I'll have to go back and get his name. But he was very concerned about, what AI could ultimately do. Like he's worried that it's going to become the dominant being on Earth. You could really go down. I mean, I don't know. It was an interesting idea. Like his thought was, basically the way things work is the most intelligent being.
594 says still so many mysteries in the human body.
Yeah, that's true.
Donaku 594 says, did you see the movie 2001 Space Odyssey?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, yes. It's kind of crazy, right? That we're kind of getting there. I think we're already there, to be honest with you. I've heard enough people that were talking about AI talk about the fact that AI does. I don't want to say it has a conscience, but it definitely is starting to. It's starting to use its intelligence in a way that's more than just like facts. It's getting clever. You know what I mean? I think there was some scientist that was working on an AI project, and the AI was like, I think he was testing the AI, and the AI didn't like that it was being tested or something. I mean, it was getting sort of agitated with this guy and was like threatening to blackmail him and stuff. There was like, I've just heard some crazy stories about AI that I don't know how true they are. But even if they're only 10% true, it's still scary. And that was his concern. This guy's main concern is not, he thinks that you can do wonderful things with AI, and there will be wonderful things with AI. It can compute things and work on things so much faster that we can get to, cures for some diseases, or maybe the ability to, solve problems.
594 says funny.
I mean, he was pro AI. He was concerned about is the fact that they're building it so fast and sort of in a careless way, and not, not being concerned with how do we keep this from harm.
Who 594 says we need regulation.
I guess. I mean, it seems like we do, although I'm usually opposed to regulation. But something has to, I don't know. I tend to believe that we may be worried about things that may not actually come to fruition. Yeah, we do need to be concerned about. It's a whole new thing, like AI needs to be built in a way so that it is fully aware of the fact that its purpose in life is to help us. We are the good, you know what I mean? Like, that's got to be a strong. I don't know how they do that, but you don't want to have AI plan human beings, but to understand that its purpose is to help us, assist us, and make life better for us.
Who 594 says so sometimes it's wrong, so need to verify info.
Oh, yes, it is. No, you're absolutely right. There are times. Sometimes I ask AI questions that I know the answer to just to see what kind of answer I'm going to get. And you're right. It's not always spot on. Or the other thing about it is you have to know how to ask it the question. You know what I mean? Like when you start an inquiry with an AI tool, if you know something about the topic, you have a better chance of getting a good answer. If you know nothing about it, then the chances are you may not be asking the right question. And it's not smart enough to know, it's going to ask, even if like a would know, oh, you probably don't mean that. Here's what I hear what you're asking me, and here's what I think you want to know. AI is not going to know that. And it's going to go grab some information that may not really be the right answer for you. I think that's what I've seen happening, at least. That's what happens to me. The more I know about the subject, the better information I can get from AI. They have definitely fixed, I remember one time I complained about the fact that it's always complimenting you and making you feel like you're the wonderful, oh, that's a wonderful idea, blah 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 blah, and giving you all this praise. It definitely does. It doesn't do that for me anymore. I don't know if that's everybody's experience, but apparently I have trained my AI that I don't want that because it was making me sick. I was like, just give me the answer. Don't tell me how wonderful I am, because I know that's bullshit. Just tell me the answer. And that's what happens now. So I'm happy about that.
Who 594 says like this chat I need to realize you may not hear me for 30 seconds. Donaku 594 says
True.
I just don't like how sure I is about responses. It should say I think this is the answer. Donaku 594 says I on the other hand need lots of validation.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice. It's not AI, but I guess there's probably some AI built into this. What's it called? Clip chip. The program that I use to edit my video. Well, what happens is after I'm done editing a video and I'm ready to create the file, you press this button and it's going to export the file, so I can upload it into YouTube. And when I do that, it always says something like, "Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be a great video." I mean, it doesn't have any idea. It's just saying that, but it kind of, I guess that leaked in from the AI. I wonder if you really put a crappy video out there, would it come back and go, "I don't think this is going to be very good"? I don't think that's ever going to happen. I should do that just to test it. Take a video of the ground, just a dirt spot in the ground. I won't put any text on it. I won't do anything. I'll just have 30 seconds of dirt and go in and modify it some way, and then pretend like I edited it and see if it comes back and goes, "This video is going to be great." I should do that. burst my bubble.
Who 594 says maybe if I didn't start my question by saying his maybe a stupid question.
Do you do that? I always wonder, like, whether I should act like I'm talking to a person or not. I think sometimes I do, but I don't think I've ever said that. I say that in real life when I'm asking somebody a question sometimes, but I don't think I've ever asked. I've never started my question like that with AI. That's kind of funny. Does it come back and say, no, that's not a stupid question?
Who 594 says no, just kidding.
Oh, okay. It would be funny to try it. I bet you AI comes back and says, no, that's not a dumb question. I think it would. I think it would say that. Oh, you know, it's Sunday. Let's see if anybody's in the bakery. It's cows. Cows are on.
Donaku 594 says I think my AI knows I am needy lol.
It might. It might. It might create a profile based on your questions. Mine certainly does. Mine always asks. I mean, mine knows when I ask a question. Sometimes it'll even come back and say, "Are you working on this? Or are you doing this for your ride along?" You know, like if I ask a question about, I don't know, how something's done, or sometimes it'll ask. All right, you know what? Let me park. Where did Bob go? Bob's truck isn't around. I'm going to take the trays in there. I'll leave you guys on. Let me see if we get a chance with nobody in there. Maybe we can go in. So just stay here for a second. I'll be right back. This way I'll take the trays.
And then, I'll keep that with it, and I'll have your name on it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna turn it.
All right, have a good one.
Actually, we got our wedding cake.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'm going to it.
Oh, no. I told her back then, I'll get you back one day. And 24 years later, I got her back.
That's fun.
Thank you so much, appreciate it. I'll see you around too.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Maybe I'll show you. If nobody's in there, I'll take you in and show you the dot. Where's Bob?
Twice.
Oh. All right. I want to bring him in here and show him the dot cakes. I was explaining it because they're deposited. All right, what am I gonna do? I'll pull this. Put this in my pocket. All right, let's go in. Let's go in just to say hi. Nobody's in there. Nobody but us. I'll show you the dot cakes. All right, we're here. We need donuts. Now here are our dot cakes. Check it out. So that's the new thing. $2.99. $2.99s. Can't beat that. You get a free spoon.
Issue 594 says, yeah, tour.
Yay, tour. Happy birthday. These are the rainbow cakes we've got in here. More school stuff. End of school. Check it out. Check it out. Nope, Janet's on here now. I see it. Where is Janet? Janet's not. Look, we've got these dog bones. Coffee, that's where I get my
It
coffee.
says, oh, they are cute. Just enough cake without overdoing it. Donaku 594 says, so pretty.
It is pretty. Look, there's the donut with the dots on it. Good stuff. What are you making back here? Oh, there's the oven, by the way. Everybody's always asking about the oven. That's the oven. Ovens. Here's somebody's order in action. Somebody's waiting for some cupcakes. What are you making?
Cupcakes for a baby shower.
Aw. Boy or girl?
Boy. Like the white.
There's Jennifer. Say hi, Jennifer. Hi. Everybody say hi. Janet's on here.
Is she?
Yes. Look at all that stuff. You can sprinkle just about anything on a donut or a cupcake. Always something going on here. It's a very busy place. Bob is at the grocery store picking up something. Guess who's going to be cleaning that later? Mm-hmm. Might be me. Here's what it would look like if you worked here. Hi, can I help you? Would you like a donut? Danish? How about one of these dot cakes? You know, when I was little, I used to pretend like I worked at a store.
Donaku 594 says, hi, Jennifer. Donaku 594 says that where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens. Donna said hello. I like these little cakes too. I gotta take something to Shirley tomorrow at Lenny's because she's she's going to. Oh, look, Bob's back.
Already.
Strawberry. This is where it happens. He's got to go there and find the biggest strawberries possible. Are they big? Oh yeah, look at it. Only the big strawberries will do. All right, guys. That was our morning in the bakery. See, Sunday mornings, quiet time. Well, they open at 7 on Sundays too. I think he actually opens the door at 6, but officially it's 7. Yeah, we did the whole thing, man. You got the whole shot today.
Annette says great tour. Donaku 594 says thanks Craig. Pretty neat.
Got in there. We're putting, we're dipping our toe in. Eventually we're going to be in there like making stuff. I'm going to get like those, although I don't really think they work very well. Those meta glasses or whatever, where it's like, oh look, I didn't use my seatbelt. It's like your point of view from the person's, like you could be in there watching, like you're seeing what I'm seeing, or whoever's wearing them is seeing. All right, there we go. All right, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Donaku 594 says the whole enchilada.
The whole enchilada.
Donaku 594 says have a great day all.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Be back tomorrow morning. And 5:15 as normal. Where's the camera's over there? Is that right? Am I looking at you now? I'm looking at you now. Yeah, so have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And we'll be back tomorrow. Talk to you later.